Welcome back, friends. Thanks for clicking on this video. So today we're gonna do something a lot different than what I've been doing recently. So, you know how sometimes life just happens? Well, life is happening to me today. I went ahead and took the day off work because I wanted to go vote and I didn't want to be rushed because you know those lines right now are unbelievable. And when I say unbelievable, man, I mean it. Like, I went with my niece this morning and we pulled up, we saw a few people in line, didn't think it was that bad. And keep in mind, we showed up like 30 minutes after the polls had voted. So it hadn't been long. We got there, my goodness. The line was wrapped around the building twice. It was unbelievable. But we did our civic duty. We voted. It was her first time voting, so she was super excited. And I was happy to share that moment with her. And afterwards, I treated her to some donuts. We went to a cool little donut shop here in Knoxville, and I actually bought my wife a huge cinnamon roll. So we went and got some cinnamon rolls and some donuts. And now, well, then after that, I had a little bit of time because as you can see, my head is a mess. So I'm gonna go to my barber. He's gonna hook me up so I can get looking right again. But in the meantime, I had like 30 minutes, so I decided to go ahead and crochet a little bit. I'm making a scarf for my friend who's going through some medical things, and so she's got to go to the hospital quite a bit and she's cold all the time. So I decided, I'm gonna go ahead and just make her a scarf, and I think it's looking really cool. I'm hoping she'll like it. So I got to work on that for a minute, and now I'm on the way to the barber shop, and I should probably not be filming right now as I'm driving because that's probably illegal. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, and I'm not gonna take you in the barbershop with me because one, you probably don't care, let's be real, and two, that breaks a whole lot of barbershop codes, and I'm not trying to break no codes with my barber. So after that, I will link up with you guys because I got something pretty cool planned today. We're gonna go to a few stores. We're just gonna see what's hot, what's new, yarn wise. So yeah, after I get my haircut, gosh, I can't wait to get my haircut. I do not, this ain't working. I'll get with you guys back after I get my haircut. Alright, so we are arriving at Joann's, and since we're in a pandemic, I've got to wear a mask. And honestly, I don't mind doing it. I've kind of gotten used to it. So here we are going in, and I am really looking forward to walking through with you guys. This is my first time doing it, and I think it'd be pretty cool. So as I was walking in, the first thing I noticed was this pretty bulky yarn, and I've used this before for like baby blankets and stuff, and it's pretty cool to work with. It really makes projects look good. So as you can see, you get about a little over 2 pounds of yarn, and $25. You get quite a bit of yarn for that. Moving on to the brunette, and I've always liked working with this too. I've made several baby blankets out of this as well. I always kind of make my projects too big, so I end up having to buy a lot more yarn than I anticipated. And I put these two colors together because I am a Ohio State Buckeyes fan. We got the red, we got the gray-ish. It just reminded me of Ohio State. So yeah, these little end caps that they have, smart move, Joann, because it really caught my eye. And as you know, I am a Red Heart fan, and they were smart enough to put the the red heart at the end cap, kind of lure you in a little bit. Now I think, yeah, I did stop here. These little minis were pretty stinking cool. I mean, I like the colors. I like that they're pretty much made for quick, easy projects. And I thought they were pretty neat. I may have to grab some of these for me and Nikki's sock challenge we got for the month of November that she is going to lose. But yeah, I thought these were pretty cool, and I should have picked up a few of these, especially for when I make pom-pom for hats. That would have been a good idea. But I went in here not, in the mindset of buying anything. But do I buy anything? Well, keep watching, you'll find out. Or if you looked at our Instagram, you would already know. And if you haven't checked that out, go to Yarn as a Second Language on IG and follow us. We would appreciate it. We got a lot of good content. Now that velvet yarn was pretty cool looking. I've never really used that before, but I think it will look good, especially for like scarves and stuff. Speaking of scarves, now that I'm looking at this again, I should have bought that also. That is a really cool color. I like the transition between the gray and the, I guess, kind of teal. But $9.99. Since I wasn't in the mindset, no, not $9.99, $6.99. But still, I wasn't in the mindset of buying anything, so I kind of moved on, and that is a nice color as well. Looking back at this, I really should have just bit the bullet and just started adding to my stash. So most of the Lionheart yarn, at least the day that I went, most of it was on sale, and most of it was marked down from $9.99 to about $6.99. So now we got some big twists. We got 80% acrylic. That label, as you know, I'm new to all this. I never really paid attention to how many skeins you would need for each project. I never really paid attention to the labels that tell you that, but that's a really good idea, and I really need to pay more attention to that, because typically I just buy whatever, and if I have enough, I have enough. If not, well, a lot of times I just got to make do because I forget to save the label. But I'm going to get better at that. Now this one right here was really cool. I've used that before. I've made a hat out of it, and it turned out really well. I was really happy with it. So that was $7.99, or is it? Or is it? It probably is. Now this right here, I could not pass it up. Stay tuned to see if I end up buying this, but for original price of $7.99, but on sale for $2.99, I don't know why it was marked down. Maybe because the colors really aren't in the season, but I like the colors. I think they look pretty cool. So I was just really surprised. Now remember this, Smile, you're on closed circuit TV. Remember that. Because towards the end, I've got something I want to show you guys. Now, as you know, Miss Nikki, she has been like hand dyeing a lot of yarn. So this caught my eye. I'm going to try to attempt to do this as well. But she is like the master at it. Everything she hand dyes turns out really good. So this caught my eye. It was pretty cool. I'm hoping one day me and her can do an episode of dyeing yarn together, or I can just make a fool out of myself and do it by myself. We'll see. Again, pretty good deal. The Lion brand yarn, $4.99. I believe I had bought some of that a couple weeks ago, so I wasn't really, even though it was a good deal, I wasn't really tempted to buy any. As you can see, they've got lots of different colors, lots of cool looking colors as well. Now, we are in Knoxville, Tennessee, and as you know, they're all about Go Vols, and that color just kind of reminded me of the bright orange that the Vols have. Not quite the same, but it caught my eye. Walking down the Red Heart aisle, and you know what? They did not, excuse me, they did not have any sales going on Red Heart. Now, keep in mind, their prices are always pretty low, but I was just kind of surprised that nothing was on sale. Big Twist, I know, another inexpensive brand. They were 25% off, so that was pretty cool too. There's that label I was talking about. I thought that would be a cool color combination. Since it is about wintertime here, I'm really trying to find some nice hat patterns and color combinations. So I went down the clearance aisle, and honestly, for what I was looking for today, what kind of yarn objects, not a lot. They had a small little section, which is right here, and I had never really used with that type of yarn. I've never worked with that type of yarn, so I was a little hesitant to try it. But for $3.47, that's not bad. I just didn't know what I would do with it. I wasn't prepared, so I left it alone. But I was really surprised they didn't have more in the clearance section. So if you watched our last podcast, episode 3, I talked about, you don't really have to spend a whole lot of money for crochet hooks. That set right here is $30, and you can see the different sizes that you get. I'm very frugal. I don't like to spend a lot of money, but for $30, that's not terrible for me. I would like to spend less. So in the past, what I've been shopping for is this right here. I've been kind of piecemealing, getting the sizes that I need as I did different projects and hoping I didn't lose them. Yeah, right. I always lose them. So for $2.99, you can get, one. And here's what I'm talking about. Now, it may just be me, but nearly $80 for some hooks, it's just not my thing. It's just not something I'm interested in. So if you watched our last podcast, number 3, I showed that I had bought some, not for me, $75. Nope. I had showed that I had bought a nice set on Amazon for like $14, and it came with stitch markers and scissors. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to get what you need. I thought that was pretty cool. I have no idea how those work. I've seen them before, and I actually took this so Nikki can actually kind of explain to me, or hopefully show me one day how that works. Also, this. Now, I have never seen this. A digital row counter. Now, I assume this is mainly for knitters. As you know, I don't knit, but I was going to ask Miss Nikki if I'll pause. Now, the back of that, I think I'm going to turn back, is in Spanish, and as you know, I am I have a love for Spanish, and soy una estudiante de español. So it just caught my eye. Anytime I see anything in Spanish, I kind of focus in on it. But hopefully one day Miss Nikki can show me how that loom, or however, whatever it was called, how that works. Now this here, cool yarn, but man, that's gotta be just torture to work with. Let me know in the comment section below, have you worked with this yarn, and is it hard to work with? Or am I just scared and and not willing to try it because it looks intimidating? I'm gonna have to go back and get that. Christmas is coming. That's the perfect color for Christmas. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. So I've never really paid attention to these cool little sayings in the aisles. And usually when I go in, I'm in, I get what I need, and I'm out. But this time I took my time, I had time to look around, and I'm glad I did. Because I never paid attention to this. So, yeah, I really like that color. I thought that was pretty cool, too. I like how it's got that sparkle within it. So that would be cool. Pretty cool to make something with. So as you know, like I mentioned not too long ago, Nikki and I have a sock challenge we're going to do in November. I like that one. That was my favorite one. But I'm not really ready to pay $7 for it. And I know that's not a bad deal. But I'm hoping that in the future it would go down. So I'm going to have to go back and see if they lower that price at all. Now, doesn't that look like it would make some just real comfortable socks? So as you can see, that's the Lion brand Hual Ease, which I checked out the label, not as much wool in it as I thought. But I believe I move over to, this one right here. I believe it's these. And Hual Ease, 10% wool. Then you move over to, I believe it's this one where there's like 100% wool. I don't know if I'm going to go wool, I'm going all the way in. 75% wool, okay. And I really like that pattern too, that would look cool. So I did go back. I couldn't resist. $2.99. Come on, $2.99. So I did go ahead and get it. Now I remember that clothes ticket. That lady right there, she was following me the whole time. Now, yeah, I had my phone out. I may have looked a little suspicious, but I didn't think I needed to be followed. But whatever. So that's what I ended up doing today. I ended up getting just that one. And yeah. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. All right, so even though I did not really need anything, I just couldn't pass up a deal like that. I mean, I like the colors. Definitely not, right now it's October. It's definitely not Christmas, Thanksgiving, and not really even fall colors in my opinion. I don't know. I'm bad with colors, so maybe it is. But for that deal, I couldn't pass it up. Let me see the receipt. My goodness, it's $8 originally for the original price, and I got it for what taxes $3.27. Yeah, yep, not gonna pass that one up. So there it is. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but I'm sure it will tell me. Going back home. Beautiful day out. Gosh, it was gorgeous that day. So I'm actually on my way to pick up my son from school. And I'm gonna go pick him up. We're gonna play outside for a little bit and grab the dog. Now, am I the only person that when I see a ambulance or fire truck, you just say a little prayer like, Lord, just help them, just bless them. I hope they're okay. Or am I the only one that does that? See, here we're home, playing outside, me and Rue and my little one. So we are going to just go ahead and play outside for a minute, and I'm going to come back and we're going to wrap this video up. I quickly want to say thank you for tuning in. Nikki and I appreciate all the support you guys have shown us. And this has been an awesome journey, and we enjoy sharing it with you all. So stay tuned, and I'm going to finish this video out. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said before, something new today. We're going to try different things out, and I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I think Nikki and I are going to try to meet up for our next store, and she's a lot more knowledgeable at this stuff than I am. Like I said before, I'm a beginner, and I'm okay with that. I'm enjoying the learning process, and you probably hear a little one in the background. We're outside enjoying this beautiful day because, wow, winter is coming. So we're trying to get as much warmth and sun as we can right now. So we're outside enjoying this beautiful day. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and please subscribe. Nikki and I have a lot of good stuff coming your way, and we're excited to share it with you. So thanks again, and I will see you later.